Yo, gatekeeper, you want to tell me what is the biggest question that's on the wall?
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Something to report. I can't believe we're going to be finding people from the Empire. This has got to be the biggest crisis since we faced since the start of the war. I'll tell you what, though. I knew right away that the string poles were one from the Empire.
So what do you think?
Don't you agree? I mean, if it's the former Duke Aya, then technically he's still from the Empire. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Warriors, we hope.
If I'm honest,
The church always dispatched knights quickly when finding rebels and people came to harm. Because of that, some of the knights were specialized in transport and construction. On occasion, they'd rope me into those duties too, but I'll tell you, I was always in awe of the Narton experience. Maybe we could learn a thing or two from some parts of the church. No way to pun that time, huh? I was just expecting one like I did in there, somewhere amongst those sentences.
Hey, got a sec?
Hey, Jez, let me introduce you. This is Joe, my captain. Leonie, I'm afraid you're 3 chapters late from that. We had the Ashen Demon throughout the entirety of the chapter before that, so and it was until 2 chapters ago that we didn't have the Ashen Demon, and we recruited him at the end of it. So yeah, you're 3 chapters late.
Whoa.
Hey, you're newcomer here. Shouldn't I be introducing you? Your introduction wouldn't mention that I'm your second best apprentice, so nah.
Unbelievable.
Look, you've been asleep this whole time because of the poison the enemy hit you with. And you were just a kid when I taught you the basics of being a mercenary. I was assuming you back then to kill time. I don't remember taking you on as my apprentice.
Oh.
How can you say something so harsh after changing my life? Are you trying to make me cry? Because I'm on the first of tears here. Come on, don't get all worked up. Okay, my first and greatest apprentice. Happy now? Goodness gracious. Fort Merceus is an impenetrable fortress city that was designed to serve as a defense for the Imperial capital. It's also called the Stubborn Old General. As the nickname suggests, it has a very long history. Taking it back won't be a simple matter, but I hope I can have a good look around if we manage to win. I'm sure we will. So there is someone there, I just noticed. What are you gonna say now?
what did you
This
mean?
Iger could have chosen a different time for an uprising. I mean, the Great Tree Moon is already over. It's the new year and we haven't gotten any rest at all because of this mess he caused. Fair enough.
You free?
I see. I went into some of the Empire's old rulers. That's good. We were doing that without a complicated hassle afterward. But to be honest, I wouldn't mind taking out those who changed sides to join Ada God either. Ooh, what do you mean, Samir?
Alright.
I've been in some life or death battles with the Empire before when I was a mercenary actor. All I mean is that there are plenty of people who want to get even from that past. But past. I get words. Is fine. Words are hard.
Yeah. Got a sec?
I guess those two stuff in the dark aren't a monolith, huh? There was Cornelia and Talis, was it? And now Solon. I think they all just do whatever they want to do. I wonder if they'll pop up again in Merceus. Alright then, probably. That is definitely a possibility. So I'm not holding my breath on that.
You busy?
House Berkeley's is incredibly powerful, not invincible, and second to none when it comes to martial prowess. Also people say, at any rate. I believe it too. They haven't really put on a good showing lately though, have they? Just all that business with Nestor and now this. I don't know, probably do just fine, right? The rumors might be just a little exaggerated. I haven't been talking to like the NPCs for like a long while since so I've luckily avoided many in-game lore bits that I've possibly been missing here and there, so yeah. Just how it happens to be.
Tell me what you're
Considering that if you travel east via pass through Iron territory and sail across the sea, you can Amorphous, the metropolis of magic. Beyond that is the long trade route that heads east. Iron territory took over that trade route and even came to own some fertile land that faces the sea. What's like world building?
Come to think of
Casper would often drag me along to Fort Merceus when we were children. We played there quite a bit. It is an enormous fortress city with a sprawling town, open fields, and even a lake. All your imagination could come up with this house within 3 walls. It would be well worth taking a look around if you weren't going there for a battle.
Let's see.
I bet it looks very different from an Iron world. I'm excited to see it. Undaunted, are you? Well, I suppose that's nothing new.
That's for a little duet. You know,
Hades says the nobility shouldn't exist anymore, and I guess you could say this is just a step in that direction. Do you agree with her? That nobility should be done away with, I mean?
Uh-huh.
Of course. I wouldn't be fighting with her if I didn't. My father returned to Gloucester to post the security on the Great Bridge of Merlin. He mentioned that he wanted to prepare in case forces are sympathetic to this rebellion appear. He could speak to serve the Empire while he remains quite concerned about Leicester. It's always been difficult to read, but I feel as though I've grown to understand him better as of late. If you're gonna comment on me if you don't, okay, I won't. I pointed out that strange title animation way too many times. It's about time I stopped. Some Imperial nobles over there were having a real serious conversation. I listened in and I kept hearing them say something about that sounded like Funya Munya. Wonder what that's all about. Maybe they were talking about what they say in their sleep. Could be,
Sure?
but they look too serious to be talking about stuff like that. Wait. Maybe it wasn't Funya Munya. Could it have been Funya Munya? Now I don't even know anymore.
Very well. If it pleases you to serve me so, then I will deign to join you for this meal.
I like this 1,000 times more than those fancy dishes nobles are always stuffing their faces with.
This.
Come back.
Well, support up. So they ceased to join the Minister of Military Affairs' absences. Ha! What did I tell you? We have to treat this as though the entire town has been taken hostage against us too. We cannot mess this up. Not only that, but they've pulled themselves up in the infamous Fort Merceus of all places. How on earth are we going to tackle this?
What do you think?
Do you have some sort of secret plan, maybe? I don't know, like ferreting out some hidden passages or something?
What?
What? Want me to put me to work too? I might consider it if you provide enough incentive. Oh, neither you nor Her Majesty could afford the price for me to risk my life. You hear that, Chaz? He's telling me I shouldn't fight. Can you believe that? All I said was there's no need for you to go out of your way. I can kill your place. It wouldn't be a problem.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, that wouldn't work. You occupy completely different wars in battle. It doesn't make sense for you to take over for them. That's right. I have my war and you have yours. Once this battle is over, we will be continuing our fight in the kingdom. You will be unhappy if you have to strike down old acquaintances. I appreciate your concern, but I'm alright now. You don't have to worry about me. Yeah, I mean, going that we already took down Ingrid already, so,
Got a sec?
you know if it's got Avenger, I've got a bone to pick with that odious woman. She's apparently joined up with the full-boy Duke Iger, so this is the perfect opportunity for revenge. How dare she ridicule my father just because he's a commoner? Okay, sheesh. This never would have happened if my father had been at the fort. No point crying over spilled milk, though. We're gonna take that fort back! And I know my brother's been taken hostage, but you don't need to worry about him. He was prepared for this. We're a royal family, after all.
Nuh-uh.
I'm still worried about him. He's the only brother, right?
Thanks!
Yeah, but... well, whatever. I appreciate the sentiment. Why haven't you joined the team already? Come on!
I am grateful.
You were of great help to me in River. I am truly glad you were there. Can you please not, Hanneman? It chills me to my core when you take me so earnestly.
Can it be?
Excuse me? Of all the nerve! I am attempting to offer my heartfelt thanks, and you claim I give you the chills? No one teach you proper manners. That's none of your concern, you doddering old geezer. Honestly, this is less like gratitude and more like openly insulting me.
Actually,
I gave up on the people I know I couldn't be saved, and switched to rescuing those who I started to have the chance. And they called me a demon for it. What else should I have done?
Nuh-uh.
There will always be people who can't accept the right decision. Don't worry about it.
really.
I know, but... I always end up thinking back and wondering if I could have done something different. I've done that quite a lot of my time. Way too often. Ugh, this is real bad news.
Okay,
There's this guy back in Emblem that I owe a whole bunch of money to, and now he's stood up his old Duke Iger. Why is that bad news? Just pay him back. That's what's so bad about this. If he falls in this fight,
And that's that.
then I can pay him back even if I wanted to. Just feels lousy, like I'm wriggling out of my debt. And I hope everyone who's been taken hostage is alright. Will they be punished for our attack? Oh, Goddess, please protect them. I heard there were a number of suspicious mages among the forces that attacked Fort Merceus. There can be no doubt now. This is the work of those who slip in the dark. I couldn't care less about the former Duke Iger, but we absolutely have to get to lead it this time. I could put that very well in that take. My house is following Her Majesty because I am here. If that weren't the case, then I suspect they would have found the former Duke instead. My house is very old-fashioned, to see. My father, the current parent, is an outlier even among the rest of my house. He was forced to accept the title, you know. The former Duke Aiga is not the only problem we're facing. We have the Kingdom, the Alliance, and those within the Empire, the contenders as well. We must find our intention among these many issues all at once.
Let's see.
That sounds like a ton of work. I wish there was more I could do outside of battle. Well, we have plenty of work to go around, so all you need to do is ask.
Moment.
Did you hear that in his efforts to overthrow the Emperor, Duke Aiga called on his nobles to try and negotiate? However, why was there a lot among them? Sound would not serve as an attractive lure for other regions? Why are you mad about it? You do realize you'd be on the other side if he came to you, right? How dare you assume I would join him? I am only furious to be passed over. Oh, so apparently that was enough for a support conversation, okay. Good to know.
Well. Might I borrow?
We almost have a complete grasp of the formations within Fort Merceus. However, that information alone does not guarantee our victory. The fort's defenses are substantial. The former Duke Aiga is quite capable, but those who sliver in the dark are likely assisting him. Yeah, he might be more powerful than we imagine. I'll have to stay on until when we lay siege to Fort. You think so? I may have praise for the former Duke's skillful capture of the fortress, but I am no more inclined to pay heed to the fool's deployment of tactics or his martial prowess. Yeah, out of all the people, you're gonna be... this is gonna be tough for you, man. This is gonna be tough for you. Oh, hello. I was just coming up with this strategy.
Well?
I know my father better than anyone, so it does not follow that I would be the best person to guess after this thinking.
Yeah.
You do okay, Ferdinand? I can't imagine the father and son trying to kill each other.
Right.
You need not worry about me. I am heir to House Aiga. I will walk the right path for the Empire. But I call myself a noble if I did not. Duke Aiga. Wait, he's the former Duke Aiga, right? I wonder where he's been all this time. He must have found himself up somehow. I wish I had a place like that. Simple to the point.
Care to be training? I must be telling
All
you.
involved is the Silver Maiden. Merceus is the stubborn old general, yes? Despite being a maiden, she was formidable. I am imagining the old general is even more greatly formidable. I mean, I don't think we've visited that. Did we revisit that place in 3 hours? I'm not even sure anymore. My memory of the games is starting to intertwine into this lake out. A stubborn old man or a young woman, huh? Between the two, I'd rather not cross swords with the old man. Among mercenaries, those who live for the longest tend to have a reputation for being the toughest to take down. I see. Again, you show your mercenary wisdom. I am learning much.
Hey there. I
Oh,
know.
Seth, do you want to come with me to him later to help with his rebuilding efforts? There's all kinds of work that needs doing. Stuff like rebuilding repairs and tossing out rubble.
Right on.
Of course I'll go. You know, I haven't seen you look at this here for a while. Is that so? Sorry if I made you worry. And I want your townsfolk to go back to their old lives as soon as possible.
I've got nothing to worry about.
Stop quaking in your boots and help me already.
Easy for you to say. I just want to go home.
Poor boy there. The game is just not doing her any favors.
Constance, is that you? I don't think I've ever seen you train during the day.
Good day to you, though I fear my presence is as a storm cloud in an otherwise clear sky. My sincerest apologies for subjecting you to this wretched sight. I shall vacate the premises at once to spare you any further distress.
No, wait, don't go. Since you're here, why don't we train together? You're here because you're trying to achieve your dream, right?
Though it pains me to deny such kind words, of which I am truly unworthy, I am afraid my dream will likely never come to pass. This pathetic excuse for athleticism you see before you is nothing but a futile attempt to strengthen my frail body and stave off death. How could I possibly ask an exemplary warrior such as yourself to squander your time with one such as I?
Training so you don't die is as good a reason as any. I'd say that's why I'm doing it too. See? Our goals are the same, so there's no reason not to work together.
Well, since you have given it much more consideration than I deserve.
What a workout. I'm beat.
To think my other side would be able to keep up with such rigorous training.
You okay, Constance?
Never better. In fact, I am just getting started. Are you leaving so soon?
You want to go again? Let's do this!
All right, let's go again. But it's strange how you're suddenly so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I surprise even myself sometimes. Making my dreams a reality takes effort, you know. I cannot allow something so trifling as exhaustion to stand in my way. Who knows how long things would take if I did? Therefore, I shall spare no opportunity to train today. And tomorrow, all of Fodlan will behold my military prowess.
That's all well and good. But then why didn't you want to train before?
I told you there were extenuating circumstances. Had I known you would respond in such a manner, I would have asked for your assistance much earlier. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Why do I get the same feeling too?
We can train together and conduct magical experiments at the same time! You see, I've invented this particular spell that imbues the palms with a suction power that makes dropping one's weapon a hindrance of the past.
What I have to really need to catch me, be honest. She's not even finished at the end of a sentence quite yet. The story is just like.
Sure, why not? I'll try anything once. Go for it.
Splendid! Let us begin, shall
One side has an overabundance of confidence.
we just get that on.
Splendid! Let us begin, shall we?
While the other is clearly lacking it. Maybe the two balance each other out.
What are you blathering on about? Let us be on with it!
And it was all taking experiment afterwards, but it did not go well. Much to Cesar's dismay.
Well, this is great.
Having some trouble there, Gerald?
I wanted to replace the clasp on my gauntlet, but I can't quite get the blasted thing to stay.
Here, let me try.
Oh, look at that. You got a real knack for these things. Thanks, kid.
I'm surprised you've survived this long with those ham hands.
Being a good mercenary isn't all about dexterity, you know? Besides, when you've lived as long as I have, your body just doesn't work as well as it used to. Trust me.
You don't look that old to me.
You can't judge a book by its cover. I might not look it, but I'm practically an ancient tome. Not to mention I've lived pretty hard. Might just be a gut feeling, but I've started feeling like the goddess might call me to her side before long.
Sure, there's the red flag. There's the red flag.
Come on, it's not like you're at death's door. Besides, you really think the goddess would be calling you of all people?
You don't hold anything back, do you? If the goddess won't have me, then I'll just have to make do in hell.
Do you think you'd have any regrets if you died right now?
Not one. Except maybe living too long.
What about leaving your kid behind?
Can't say I wouldn't be worried, especially because that kid isn't exactly normal.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
He thinks aloud a lot.
Your kid sure likes to think out loud. Well, I guess I don't have room to talk.
It's a weird habit. Almost like there's someone else there. Just a personal quirk, I guess. Makes it tough to find friends, though. In that sense, I'm glad we're here. There's tons of young folks around. And maybe the kid'll take a shine to you, since you're both mercenaries.
Who knows? I've been hoping we could talk more at least.
Is that so? I'm glad to hear you say that. Takes a load off my mind.
Now you really sound like a dad.
Basically, because he is.
I was never much of a parent, but I do worry all the same. You know, I think we were meant to end up on the same side. Would you do me a favor and look after my kid?
When you put it that way, it really does sound like you're about to die.
I'm recognizing this red flag a lot more than anybody else in this damn camp is.
Hey, it's possible. Tomorrow's never guaranteed in this line of work. I meant what I said. Can I count on you?
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna refuse a dying man's wish after all.
That would have been a really one I could have told was like the one thing stopping away from Jog getting the aiming with the Ashen Demon. Just would have been real funny. A reason to fight. Huh. Just the one, huh? for the speed in this chapter. Okay, well, that's clearly gonna be the extra episode, so I'm gonna hold off on doing the epilogue until we get like most of the map done. When it's the end, one who ran rampant into him, I fled into Iger territory.
Imperial forces, attack!
I'll give it my all.
Give it my all. Just as I do. Cool, great. Oh great, that's a lot of enemies. Cool, great. Time is successful. Hello, Mortals of Art. You came in at the worst time. Cause now you're dying. Easy.
I will. Who knew this path?
I feel like I've taken hold of something.
Alright, time for plot.
Our scouts have returned from Fort Merceus. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Ire wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Merceus is basically impenetrable. Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept since its construction. The bad news is that Ire likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister. Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend it.
The fortress is huge in size. We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise. It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides. Is this the part where I chime in?
No.
Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Shit, you think Duke Io is willing to listen?
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
Basically, awful. That's basically what's going on at the moment. I hate it here.
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? We've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing!
Amazing! You make your great progress, Says.
I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Well?
Dang it, I don't have coffee beans. I'll be right back. I'll be back with the beans. Just upgrading your facility work to giving me coffee beans. Yes, it does.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Good thing I forget a downtime.
Well?
Oh good, well this nonsense, that's just phenomenal.
The fight starts
That's the
now.
idea of this battle. Jesus Christ, it's like every time. It's like, no matter what the mission is, it's just like, oh, there's always going to be some enemy systems just popping up just to make things a little more interesting than just fighting to get into my base and goals and stuff. Is it ever any different? Why don't I even bother with these missions anyways? Aside from like free experience. Yeah, done.
I won't let.
Now voices of those over the dark have been exposed in agro territory. Take the field at once and wipe them out. So always is just more enemies to fight, huh? To beat 500 enemies. Quite precisely, okay. It's fighting. Game, don't even try to be funny. It's so dog, let's be honest. Don't even try to hide it. Why is the tension focus all the way over there? Why was the locker system so focused on killing that base captain? What did he do? He has barely done anything other than just being here doing his job. Like, why did the game want to kill him so badly for? Alexandrian Rose, that is the name.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. We're not losing to anyone.
Yeah, but gotta take a bow, okay. I'll do it again. You think I won't do it again? I will do it again. There we go.
Well, alright. But only because I trust you. I've been looking forward to this. Come on.
I still have yet to unlock any other areas in this part. This is like probably the one thing I'm not going to be unlocking as much because it's not as important to me. This is the tea time equivalent in this game and it's, meh.
They can't possibly get mad at us for taking a little break every now and again. Oh, hi. Would you cry if something happened to me? I mean, not that anything will, but I'm curious. Oh, thanks.
Thanks! Now I know why you definitely be here after I die.
You don't seem very concerned with pride. Are all mercenaries like that? Oh.
Sure, well, that was just a less fortunate answer. Don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Other than, you know, maybe try another answer. Maybe we could solve all your problems there. If you had just chosen anything different. Jesus Christ, what facility? Oh, and I guess they're going on a mission, okay. Yeah, maybe this will be enough to actually get the 2,000 enemy kills in this chapter alone. I don't know, could be if I could just try hard enough. And done. Live Good believed to be those who serve the dog have set aside so one of the Empire's key relative pieces join in the defense effort. Gotta love going through all these battles and getting everything decided on. Go away, I guess. To dog bishop. Once again, it's time for fog of wars. Fogs and wars. Gee, I can't believe it's right over here. Way on the opposite side of the map. Can't believe it. I can't believe this would be the spot they place it here, not just the other one that's like right in the open. Okay. Oh, these. Those of them in the dock.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Again, do you're talking about your own allies here. I kind of get you guys to really care about your own kind, but you at least give a fuck. Human golfers at least give a fuck about your own kind. Because as it is, you guys are way too easy.
I shall grant you the privilege of my aid.
No need. Mission's already done, my man. mission is already done. No defense needed.
Providing defense.
Fast forward for all the stuff fast as use. Get over here.
Greetings!
I found some rich fast again today. I'll be sending up somebody so you can't look for me then.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Sir.
I have come to deliver a letter to Her Majesty from Count Heavwing in the Imperial capital. You are aware that Forbidden Aya is attempting to spy on the capital from Fort Merceus, yes? Are we truly going to be alright? Am I going to be able to get back safely? You'll be fine. I mean, this gonna be honest though, at least we're not Duke Aya. What? Excuse me. The former Duke Aya. Does this mean the Empire could split? I really hope that doesn't happen. For the sake of everyone's day-to-day lives, and for the sake of my own trade too, of course.
Oh no!
I don't know what happens if the nobles break up in some classic of territory and supremacy all over again.
Well, hello!
Yeah, but okay.
Moving my own
Stepping away for a moment.
Not a problem. Let's... Victory is ours for the taking! You got it!
Is victory assured? It doesn't feel like victory is assured for you right now.
With pleasure. It ends here. No escape.
Why even need this guy when it's just we can just beat the guy?
Fought, everyone. You do me proud.
Ray, I did it. I did missions. Disgraces.
Right.
We got to catch some fun. I can work fast to get you more troops. I'll treat you to this. Please, help me out here. Once again, just more of this stuff to get out, because it's just the same thing, really. I just want, I might have to start off the galaxies.
Let's earn our keep.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Yeah, it's all because you guys keep appearing. If it was all about that, it was all that you keep making the fight longer because you guys keep showing up. Almost like this game, it's like a way to balance it to make sure that more experience is gained for you, my team in particular, not yours. Okay, now we're done. Hey, I'm gonna have to do yet another one of these once I get done with this next mission. That's even gonna be more fun. Yay! More stuff to cut out. I hate it here. Take down the scouts. Take down the scouts. Just take down the scouts.
It's not over.
No escape.
Jesus Christ.
Give me a hand.
Perish. There's a lot of you.
Need the Ashen Demon.
With pleasure. There! It ends here.
There we go.
Another battle survived.
We has done it. Oh my god, more extra quests I need to get out. Fuck. Attack for fall grants an advantage in battle. We'll watch some preparation so we can make it in time. Or found the counterports. Get me out of here. I got like one more of these to do. Jesus Christ. I don't think if these pop up again, I'm just gonna... I think it's just not taking more, honestly. These are getting... I'm getting way too overpowered from these. I mean, it's all good I'm getting these, but even then, these are just extending my time. Could I spend my time a lot better doing something else? Like to play along. But say with that once we fill out the map. Stage Stone plus 10. Great. Oh Lord. Top piece of which is the destination.
Stand your ground.
Oh, can I go general? Get to kill them. Time to kill Generic and receive.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
This one being worse than live at the moment. And I think that kills, yep. Which it does. Cool.
Looks like we held out.
I sure love getting rid of all these extra quests.
Hey.
Let's complete all same missions. Let's obtain battle but cast on any difficulty. Can I switch between you during this battle? Okay, understood. I'll step in with some merchants and seek into enemy territory. Await my report. Your clothes and equipment match what is typical for this region. You should be able to blend in without getting detected. Infiltration. What do you say? None of it to deck expand. How much more do I need? Look like you're reaching for near 100% for some of them, just not all of them. Rescue the common and allies.
I beg your assistance at once.
Up, shite, that was way too soon. I thought the enemy was way closer than that. Still reached it somehow? Yeah, still reached it somehow. Okay.
Here it comes. You're done.
We're done here.
Rescue complete. There's still room for improvement.
I will.
Now this is gonna be like a lot of ending for me, because, jeez, I've really had anything to talk about during this whole recording session, honestly.
I went to
Reason to fight. Joan and Corey have been hired to clear out poachers near Soren Village. To join by Leone, who's eager to defend the village he calls home.
We get all of them? Ugh, that's the trouble with poachers. You never quite know where they are.
Well, we've hit every likely hideout, so I'm guessing we cleared them all out.
I'm glad you were here, Leone. You really know the lay of the land.
Well, Soren is my home. But you've been here before too, Captain.
Sure, but that was a long time ago, and I don't remember it all that well.
Ill news, Captain. Another group of poachers has taken hostages from a neighboring village.
These people are a disgrace to poaching.
Saying so makes it sound like you believe there was some honor in the activity to begin with.
These hostage takers must be friends of the poachers who were just here. According to the people of the village, they were involved in kidnapping as well as poaching. They made it sound like more than a few people have been taken from the surrounding villages recently.
Son, too?
Yes, they said there was one. Oh, it makes me so mad.
These folks sound like bad news. We'd better do something before these new victims are dragged off and never heard from again.
House Gloucester's orders were to deal with the poaching issue in Son. We did that. Our work is done.
How can you be so cold? If you see someone in trouble, you help them. That's just basic decency.
I don't see anyone here. Do you?
You know what I mean.
Easy, Leone. The kid was just stating a fact. I'm sure no harm was intended.
How could you possibly raise such a cold and unfeeling person, Captain?
I wasn't always the best dad, I admit.
Perhaps we should shelve this conversation for now and determine our next move.
Thank you, Alois, for being the voice of reason.
Plenty of villagers helped me out the last time I was in this neck of the woods, so it's only right I pay it back. Plus, I'm not just gonna sit by while poachers run wild in my apprentice's home turf.
Captain!
But we can't linger long. We track down the bad guys, free the hostages, and go home. Got it?
I knew you'd do the right thing.
You don't have any connections here, so it's your call if you want to pitch in or not. Nobody will think worse of you if you decide to duck out on this little goose chase.
Yeah, I'll come. I wouldn't want anything to happen to Leone's home.
Good to know I can count on you at least.
Was the Sonic I said?
I'm sure you'd manage without me, but many hands make light work and all that.
Then let's roll. Leone, you're in charge.
Leave it to me, Captain.
Now, enough deliberation. The time has come for plain old liberation.
And as upon us.
Sure. Right behind you.
Gonna get by without at least one of them. Rescue the citizens. Any ally is routed or a citizen is routed. And of course I can't change any spots. Coolio.
The hostages must be further in. Maybe we can draw the bad guys away from them first.
A fine plan, Captain. Once we've done so, we can easily rescue the hostages.
Here we go then. Let's make some noise and get their attention.
Got it. See the strongholds to distract the enemy.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I'm on. Let's see how it goes.
Initiating the operation.
How many decades has it been since I was here last? Where does the time go?
I know what you mean, Captain. Though not literally, of course, as I don't believe I was with you at the time.
My turn. Prepare to lay siege.
Yep.
Not a problem.
We were dealing with poachers the last time we were here too. Remember?
Can't say I do.
This stronghold will fall!
I'm here to help.
Wait, now I remember. None of you were with me the last time I came here.
That makes sense. He would have been too young, was with the Knights of Seros.
Take a breather.
We're being raided! Just stand there with your mouth hanging
My
out
turn.
there!
My turn.
Attack!
Yep, there we go.
Not a problem.
Got it. Time to make a...
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm on it.
Yeah, just like that one.
Witness my true power.
Well, we've drawn them out.
No escape.
Now's our chance to rescue the hostages.
Okay, let's take care of any enemies who held back and rescue those hostages.
Guess we should mop up the rest of them, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
Please, Captain.
Defeat distracted enemies.
When I first met the captain, I was a weak little village girl, and now I'm a mercenary. I really have come a long way.
You? Weak? That's hard to imagine.
All right, take it down.
Yep.
This stronghold will fall!
Looking good.
Don't get cocky.
Got it.
Carefully doing some strategizing. Some strategizing.
Captain Gerald taught me how to determine the flow of battle by capturing key points on the battlefield. He's the best.
I think of you and Leone as my siblings. All of us were raised by Gerald, after all.
Which would make you what, Alois? Our older brother?
This.
Not a problem.
I'm on it.
Didn't realize Gerald was into strategy. Always struck me as more of a hit him until they stop moving sort of guy.
This.
Oh, he's strategic when he needs to be. Underhanded even. He does whatever it takes to win.
It's kind of like me. Well, you know.
Bring it down.
I try to be fair to my friends. Hey, we have to give it a night. Okay. That's what's on fire. And there we go. Jump into the wall.
But the Gerald School of Warfare remains undefeated.
Hey, you're Leone from Sawin, right? Wow, you've really grown up. Thanks for the help.
I'm surprised you recognize me. Though maybe I don't look all that different.
Looks like everyone from the village is okay. Just have to get them to a safe place now.
Alright, kind of sure protection squad formations.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
I'm on it.
No way we're just gonna let you walk out of here. Get him!
Yeah, I figured.
I almost admire how persistent they are.
Yeah, me too.
Hostages are in danger.
I got this.
Yep.
You've become quite...
Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. Not a problem. I've got this.
Right, the mercenary? Seems like only yesterday you were just a little kid.
I know it seems like yesterday to you, but I've done a lot of living since then. Captain, was it too much work taking me on as an apprentice?
I mean, I gotta do something to fill the time, right? You know, you were a pretty good apprentice. No matter how much I rambled on about this or that, you still hung on my every word.
Well, I didn't know how to write, so the only way to remember your lessons was to concentrate as hard as I could.
Yep.
Get them where they're weak and be done with it. Wasted energy benefits no one.
Oh, right. Still one more.
Another of my lessons. An founding principal of the Gerald School of Warfare. That reminds me, how's your old man?
As poor as ever, but he's healthy and happy.
Well, there we go.
Two of you used to drink until the sun came up.
Sounds like I bought it meanwhile.
I think we're about done here.
Oh, well, so just need to score the last one of them.
Here goes. Stand down.
Ow. Anyways.
We did it! We saved all the hostages!
I'm just trying to kill more enemies so I can get more S-Wings. I don't think it might be happen once the main enemy appears.
Them to kill some poachers in the name of justice, huh? Well, you meddlers should have minded your own business!
There it is.
Let's...
That must be the leader. Let's make him pay.
Be the man leader.
You fought well.
No way the captain's kid is gonna rest on those laurels.
No
Hi.
mercy.
GG.
You did it, Captain!
We did it, Leone. Okay, now we're really done. Let's beat it.
Got it.
Yes, sir!
I told jokes to the hostages as I delivered them safely back to their villages. You could say I had a captive audience.
Oh my god, Eloise.
We've restored peace to this whole area, Captain. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Mercs like us are only supposed to work for pay, but a freebie every now and then won't kill me.
Yeah, I would have regretted it if I'd gone home.
Thank you for doing the right thing.
I just followed orders. And that's all.
Well, I'm thanking you anyway. Now the villagers can live in peace. I was supposed to stay here and be a hunter with my father, you know? But once I met the captain, I knew I had to try and make it as a mercenary. My father and the rest of the village always supported me, before the academy and after. It's been a long, strange path, but I finally became a mercenary and was able to help my hometown in the process. I don't think I've ever been happier. It feels like I've repaid some debts, although not my actual debt from school. Still working on that one.
I'm glad we helped you give back, instead of helping to give you back.
Eloise, please, this is not helping.
Eloise, you mind reporting back and letting Count Gloucester know what happened? Oh, and don't forget to grab the reward money.
Understood. I will away at once.
Leone, why don't you run along to Sawen and let everyone know things are good now? Tell them I'll stop by later.
I will, Captain. Thank you, again.
You two should head back to base. I've got to pay my respects to the village elder and Leone's old man. Probably won't make it back until tomorrow.
You expect them to throw you a feast, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever possibly could have hinted at that, son.
Hey, yeah. That's why you sent Leone ahead. So the villagers could prepare for your arrival. I mean, you got rid of the poachers and now Leone's telling them you're on the way? You're practically begging them to serve you up a fancy meal.
It's not like that. Although, if I get there and they just happen to have a feast ready, It'd be rude to refuse.
And poor Eloise doesn't even get to join in on the fun. Shame.
Hey, that guy hasn't had a drink in years. He's not missing anything.
This.
Now then, this is an evening for grown-ups, so you kids get on home. If anything comes up while I'm gone, you can handle it yourselves. Well, time for me to set off. Ah, there's nothing like that first drink after playing the hero.
I'm impressed with your old man. That's a savvy move right there. I'll have to follow his lead someday.
You would emulate him?
Probably not, now that you're asking.
You know what? Understandable.
Well, guess us kids should shut up and head home. Maybe hold hands so we don't get lost.
Must we hold hands?
Why also say that line specifically aloud?
Only joking. I swear, the only thing duller than your blade is your sense of humor.
That's what happens when you have another person living inside your head rent-free.